What do you think Gamma, what about Gamma makes us a bit different?
Yeah, I think there's two perspectives here, isn't there? From my personal experience of being with a company like this, it's fantastic. When I was interviewed for the position, I noticed that they hire, and later on working with the people here as well, I find that they hire just as much an attitude as they do an aptitude. So it's a really great buzz. It's a really great team to be with, and for the customer base, for our clients and such like, I think it's a relaxed environment where we're granted enough time to be able to really, fix problems and focus on faults and always be available to answer the call for people.
I think that Gamma have a good balance between sort of thinking about their customers and thinking about their staff, keeping their staff happy and making sure that we're happy working and we're happy providing a good service to customers, but also making sure the customers get exactly what they want.
So everything that we can make better, we've got such a fantastic team of people from all aspects of Gamma, always meeting up, always reporting back, getting feedback from the customers, getting feedback from us, and everybody's opinion is important as well.
So when you're interacting with customers, how do you want them to feel? What sort of emotions do you want them to have when they're interacting with the support teams?
I want them to feel like I care about what they're saying to me, basically. I think it's not a good feeling when you feel like the person on the phone isn't listening to you or doesn't care about your problem. So I want them to believe that I'm going to follow up on the things that I say that I'm going to do and try and get an issue resolved as quickly as possible.
There's no pressure to kind of answer, just answer calls and focus on quantity. It's quality at Gamma, and you can sit back. You're given time to work on each fault properly and each order properly, and give a customer the absolute best of what they need to have their fault order resolved if it's delayed or whatever. So
I want them to feel ensured that they can speak to us on multiple different levels of technicality. If they want to have a technical conversation with us about the in-depth parts of it, they can do. We're here for that. If you're just wanting your phone to work and you're not really too clued up on it, that's fine as well. We'll figure out solutions. So I think the last 10 seconds of any service call is really the impression you leave with the customer, as guys have said here, is what will give you will give your overall impression in general. So if you can leave people knowing that they're in safe hands, then that's really what we want.
I want them to feel that they have received good customer service, and by that I mean that they feel that they've been listened to, feel that they've been acknowledged with their problem, and feel that we are actively doing something to resolve it.
Tell me a bit about your team. Tell me about their experience, what you think their view is of their role at Gamma.
I love the team that I work with actually, because they're a really intelligent bunch. They're really knowledgeable on the products, and they have helped me out a lot. I'm quite new to their team. I joined their team IPT from Data about 3 months ago, and they've really helped me and sort of nurtured me into the products. So they're very helpful internally, and I think they're very helpful externally as well to the channel partners. They're a good bunch of people.
It's just a great environment. I really like the team, and no question is too big. No task is too big for them at all.
Each person in the team has a little special area that they deal with, so we gel together really well because we have specialities, and we're sort of entrusted to go away and focus on different parts of it. When we're all together, it's a lively and really well gelled sort of team, and there's not much we can't fix without putting our heads together, and I really admire that about the team.
You're not micromanaged. You're left to just do your job accordingly, and we can all get on, and it's trust based, and that's perfect really. That's how me and the other guys are best.
So tell me, George, how do you feel about poor service? Maybe that's you as a customer of other businesses or services.
So I think To be honest, poor customer service, the main problem that you face when you receive poor customer service, or me personally, is the lack of communication. So not informing your customer what's going on, or what's being done, and also not understanding them. So that again is a breakdown of communication. So not really understanding what the customer's trying to say, and not responding to it in an active way.
I think what I resent the most about poor service is when it's disingenuine, when it doesn't feel real, it doesn't feel like there's a connection, and it feels monotonous and dry and tired. I think that poor service can and does happen, unfortunately, from time to time. But as long as we we try and get to the crux of the issue and sort it out the best we can, I think we work together with everyone, then we're fine.
There's nothing worse than feeling like the person you're speaking to doesn't care, or they're just following some sort of script or process and you can't divert from it at all. When you're being taken through the same checks that you've done before and being asked the same questions that you've been asked before, and there's no real sort of personable service. Nobody likes that, and I don't think it's good for anyone. It's not good for, if I'm the customer in that situation, it's not good for me. It's not good for the person on the phone doing it, because they probably don't like their job if it's just like that all the time. And then at the other end of the scale, the manager who's doing their quality monitoring is probably going to cringe when he listens to it as well, so nobody really likes that, I suppose.
So how does that experience differ from what we provide at Gamma?
I just feel everything's a lot more personable. Like, starting at the other end of the scale, our managers, when they check our quality, it's a very personal sort of experience. It's not, you didn't do this, so it's very much they want to help us develop to be able to give a better service to our partners.